Hello loves, and welcome to BRE'S project book. Today we have a fab collab from my friend and sister Kenya from Kenya's Decor Corner. This collab challenge is for the Spring Lantern Decor. We will share our ideas with a DIY or vignette using lanterns for this spring season. Kenya has been doing this challenge now for each season since 2019 and is now starting again for 2020 with the spring season. So sit back and get inspired from some of my talented YouTube sisters while we share our Spring Lantern Challenge 2020. Okay, so here are some of the supplies that I will be using today. We have a large lantern here. We have some tulips, some leaves, a vase, ribbon. We have some moss. We also have some Dollar Tree items I may or may not use. This cute little Dollar Tree rabbit decor. We have several different types of frames here. I haven't decided which frame I will be using. I want to give you a little note here. There are steps that may take longer, and I don't want to do that here on the camera because to keep this length of the video a decent amount of time, it will take too much time to show you those steps. But I will let you know when we get to them and explain to you quickly what I've done. So let's get started. Okay, so the first step we're going to start is right at the top of the lantern here. Now I've used some wire and a wire cutter and measured the length of the wire on my lantern so I can be able to tie a bow or what have you up here easily. So that's already installed until I get ready to use it. Next, we are going to make a swag. Now many of you see me make swags many times. So I will show you very quickly. What I've done is I took two lamb's ears, vines like this, and I put them together, one on each end like so. Wired them together with the wire and cut it, and then I bend them down like so. So they would be able to go on each side of the lantern, and then wire down the ends here so they won't be sticking up. And then wherever there's a space here that's empty, I would add little leaves pieces like this and slide them in to fill them out on both sides like so. Make sure they're going in the same direction so it will be filled out, and then I will wire those together. This is the finished piece, and this is going to go right here. So let's get ready and wire that together on here. Now I made the wire long enough so I can be able to wire the swag and the bow or whatever else I'm going to put on here. So it is long enough that I can be able to use it without having to use too many pieces. So that's on there. Now we can straighten it out once I get everything in order how I want it to be. All this wiring up here will be hidden with the ribbon. Sorry guys, I'm unable to show you that wiring, what it looks like, because I lost a couple of my frames. I also lost a frame where I installed the ribbon. We're going to skip that part and move right along placing the tulips inside the swag. Okay, so I just basically place them in here, and then I'm going to take some wire and I'm just going to wire it in as I go through here. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So I just basically just placed them in sporadically in no particular order, but as long as they look almost uniform but not quite. Okay, I've done a sloppy bow on here, so on this ribbon here, so we're going to attach it right there in the center. Okay, so that wire comes handy, I tell you. We can clip the wire off now after we attach this to it. And now we just fluff it out and make sure everything is laying right. Okay, so that's our sloppy bow. We'll get all that figured out once everything is done. So we'll move back some so you can see. Turning out perfectly. I just love the way the swag looks, and the bow that sits in the middle is all loops and tails and gorgeous. Okay, so we're done with the outside of the lantern. And now we'll work on the inside. So we have this moss, and it's on sheets, and it's about 16 by 16 inches square. And what I've done is I just cut it down to a nice size that would fit inside the lantern. So it might need to be cut down some more. Yeah, it's not quite the right size. And it's real easy to cut. I love this stuff because it's easy to cut. And this is what it looks like on the other side. It's just paper. And you just use it as you need it. Now, I think okay, next we are going to place this vase inside here. This is a beautiful vase. I purchased this from Amazon. I think it was something like $21 maybe. I'm not quite sure. I have a a spring haul coming up that has all this stuff in it, and you can get the prices and everything. That should be coming up soon. But this is a gorgeous vase. It's about probably, it's not quite a foot tall, almost a foot tall, maybe 10, 11 inches tall. And we're going to place that inside of here like that. But first, we are going to decorate it. So we're going to put the lantern to the side. We'll finish with that for now. And we're going to bring over the supplies that we need for our vase. So we have some more leaves, some more tulips, and a ribbon. So we're going to tie the ribbon around the vase. This is almost the same design as the one that I decorated on top of the lantern. Okay, so that's our little bow. Now we're going to place these vines in here. And I want it to be like a swag, kind of come down and come around. I've already started on the vines here. I put two together. And I made sure one was longer than the other one, so it could be a long swag of leaves. And I've used the floral tape and bind them together. And I'm just going to, I bent the ends there so it could be a hook. I'm going to slide that down in there like this. And we're going to have that curve around the vase. So it's curving around the vase like that. And just like we did the swag, we are going to attach along here on the vase. Now, I don't think we need that many. We'll start off with just 4 right now. We'll start at the top. We're going to bend it inside the vase. And we're going to work our way down. And once I place it in here, then I go back and attach it with the wire, just like I did the lantern. So now we have these tulips. Now I'm going to have to play around with this because it's a certain way I want it. I want the tulips up a little high and kind of fall and blend in with the swag, but I don't want them too high that it's touching the top of the lantern. And I also want to add some more of these leaves. So we're going to have to play around with this. We're going to start with a whole bunch here, and we're going to just place it in. Now the bunch kind of stops like right there. And then we're going to place another bunch. But this time we're going to bend it a little bit. Just a little. We're going to bend that side so it kind of blends in with the swag. Now we're going to work on the other side. With the whole bunch there. I think it's coming along great here. Now we'll take some leaves. Move this up some so you can see where I'm looking. Now we don't want to pull too hard because these tulips will come right off of the stem. I want them close to the rim of the vase, but not too close. Now we're going to take one of these leaves here, and I'm going to try and see if it's going to work as a backdrop. So this is what it's looked like so far. Now we're going to take a few of these leaves and we're going to put it on the other side so it kind of balances out just a little bit. So we'll see how that looks. We bend it down. Okay, so this is how it looks so far. So now we're going to turn it on the side and we're going to fill in right in here so you can see. See that spot right there where the tape is? We're going to fill that in with a few pieces that I'm cutting off of this vine here, on this bush. So we're going to fill that in with these 3 pieces. And we're going to bend it down. Nice. Very, very nice. So this is what it looks like. We have a low top and it swags around very nice, very evenly. This is the front. It has a low top here. Let me bend that down a little bit. And I think we have it, loves. Now let's see what this looks like inside the lantern. All right, my friends, this is what it looks like. I am loving it. Look at that vase with all those beautiful tulips inside the lantern. It is gorgeous. Love the way the swag kind of wraps around, and that moss, I love how it covers it up, the bottom there. But those flowers, the tulips in the vase are just gorgeous. Love the way they look on here. And all the way around is just simply beautiful. And how it transfers from the vase tulips down to the swag tulips, how they blend together. Just love that. The swag on top of the lantern came out beautifully. It really flows with the inside decor. The ribbon is gorgeous. Love how that looks. Everything turned out nice. Well, that would do it for me, my friends. I hope you guys received some inspiration for your spring decor lantern. Thank you, Kenya, for inviting me to this Fab Collab. Don't forget to check out my sisters and find out what they're doing with their lanterns this season. And I know you will get some great inspiration and ideas to decorate your lantern for this spring. I will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to check out my YouTube community page where you will find any changes to my scheduled programming, upcoming series and collaborations, or just to chat and say hello. If you love DIYs, decorating, organizing, and so much more, click the subscribe button and click the bell for new videos notification every week. Don't forget to visit my other social media platforms for ideas and tips to decorate, organize, or better your home living. Until the next time, my friends, smooches!